Hello, good morning. Today we will see behavioral modeling. This is a part of unit number 1 where we have to study three different types of modeling: behavioral, structural and data flow. Today we will see the behavioral modeling style. In behavioral modeling style, the behavior of an entity is expressed using sequentially executed statements. These statements are very similar in syntax to that of the high level programming languages like C. Means you can understand that in behavioral modeling style, the execution will be a sequential, that is a one instruction after another instruction. And the main statement which is used in case of behavioral modeling is a process statement. The process statement itself, it is a concurrent, but inside process it is a sequential. That's why anything which you want to model, any design which you want to model using behavioral modeling style, you are supposed to use a process statement, because inside process only it is sequential. And as per we know that VHDL is a concurrent language and all process statements are executed concurrently, but inside process they will be always sequential and will support the behavioral modeling style. Before going for behavioral modeling style, let us have a look at the syntax of an VHDL code. Syntax of VHDL code means how you will write the entity and architecture for writing any VHDL code. Whatever the screen you are going to see on this screen, what is the blue part you are going to see, these are called as the keywords of VHDL. And here if you see entity name is, here entity name is user defined, whereas entity and is are keyword. Port is also keyword and end is also, these are the keywords. In the port you have to specify all the list of interface ports which are associated with that entity. Whenever you will give the list of interface port, this list must include the name of the port, its mode and its type. These three things are essential while defining any port. Next part is an architecture. Architecture describes the working of an entity or how entity behaves. You can clearly see there are two parts of an architecture. One part is before keyword begin and one part is after keyword begin. The before keyword begin, that part is called as a declarative part, whereas after keyword begin is called as a statement part. Whatever the thing which are essential for your VHDL code, these are declared before the keyword begin. These things may include declaration of signal, declaration of variable, declaration of component. This declaration of type, this declaration you can do in the declarative part of an architecture. And in the statement part you are going to use different concurrent statement. These statements includes process statement, block statement, concurrent procedure call, assertion statement, signal assignment statement, variable assignment statement, component instantiation statement, generate statement, and at the end you must end with an architecture name. This is just a general syntax of VHDL code. Means whenever you are using behavioral modeling style, inside an architecture after keyword begin, you must go for a process statement. Now we will see what is a process statement. The process statement has a similar syntax that of an architecture. Okay, but it has a certain different thing, that is a process statement. Inside it is a sequential. Hence in the body of process statement, whatever you are going to use, all are sequential statements. Means one statement will be executed after another statement. You can see whenever you go for a process, you can define a process label and its sensitivity list. Sensitivity list means the process will be executed whenever there is an event occurred on the atom which is over there in the sensitivity list. For example, if you say that if I write process in bracket A, means whenever there is an event on A, and what is an event? If the value of A changes from 0 to 1 or it changes from 1 to 0, both are considered as a event on A. Here again, process also has a keyword begin, and before keyword begin it is a process item declaration. This is a declaration are called as a local declarations, and you can declare the things locally over here which are needed by the process. And in the statement part of process, you can use different sequential statement. These are variable assignment, signal assignment, wait statement, if statement, case statement, loop statement, null statement, exit statement, next statement, assertion, procedure call, return, and at the end you can have end process and its process label. Here I want to tell something related to the variable assignment and signal assignment. In earlier slide also, where I have shown you the syntax of an VHDL code, there also I have written a concurrent signal assignment statement. C means whenever you write a signal assignment statement inside a process, it will be executed sequentially, but if you write the same signal assignment statement outside a process, it will executed concurrently. This is a very important thing, and you should remember that signal assignment statement can be written inside a process also and outside a process also. But if you take an example of wait statement, if you take an example of if statement, if you take an example of case statement, these statements are purely sequential and cannot be written outside process. That's why whenever you are writing any statement inside process or outside process, you must think that does the statement is sequential or a concurrent. Okay, concurrent statement can be written outside a process, but sequential statement cannot be written outside a process. Now we will see this sequential statement one by one.